Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Lee could fake Luna's death and hold her interned. If Lee is determined to ramify Luna's connection to Finn, this might be how she goes about it. Lee will take a station that stuns Finn. What if Lee insists the world would be a better place if Luna was deceased? Lee might have enterprises about whether captivity can really hold someone like Luna. After all, observers know how numerous times Sheila has managed to avoid justice. Lee might sweat that if Luna gets arrested and thrown back in the slammer, she'll just end up back on the thoroughfares ever like Sheila. Luna formerly managed to get pardoned formerly, so we could see why Lee would worry about her walking free again ever. After Sheila clashes with Luna in a dramatic showdown, the gun will go off. That'll leave Sheila injured and in need of surgery at the sanitarium. It looks like Liam will come another projectile victim laterally, but could Luna herself be the third victim that's promised? Still, that might give Lee an intriguing occasion, if so. Suckers may recall how Lee smuggled Finn out of the sanitarium formerly upon a time so she could nurse him back to health. Everyone differently allowed. Finn was gone for good, but Lee knew the verity. What if the show does a fresh spin on that story? Lee's motive in that case was keeping Finn alive, but her motive this time around could be holding Luna interned herself and keeping her down from Finn. That might be the only way to ramify the father-son connection in Lee's mind. Rather of letting Luna actually die or letting her go back to captivity, Lee might resolve to keep her as a hostage nearly. It'd give the show nearly new to go with this Luna story and put Luna in a horrible situation that she'd absolutely detest. It's easy to imagine Luna waking up chained to a bed nearly or indeed in a pen. A recent script leak proves that Luna will appear in a September occasion with Lee, so there's a good chance they'll be interacting. Could Lee end up being Luna's prisoner? One character wouldn't make it out of surgery alive, but they told everyone that Finn failed, too. Just because they say commodity's going to be doesn't mean everything will be impeccably legal. Lee might tell everyone that Luna didn't make it, and Poppy might indeed be in on the secret. We know that Poppy will shock Lee when she stands firm on commodity, so perhaps the sisters could team up on this faked death plan. Lee, Bridget and Grace will all be on surgery duty at the sanitarium. Carter will also make a stepdad oath to Hope. For starters, Lee's perspective on Luna will leave John Finn taken suddenly. It's possible Lee will contend that captivity is too good for Luna and act like she deserves a grim fate rather. At the sandhouse, Sheila will try to scuffle the gun down from Luna with disastrous results. Luna's eyes will widen in shock as the armament goes off and leaves Sheila bleeding. Still, Luna will turn her attention back to Steffi as she tries to regain her plan. That plan will go awry formally again as two other characters face projectile injuries. The three victims will be rushed to the sanitarium, so look for Bridget, Lee, and Grace to be the croakers who handle the surgeries. Sheila, Liam and one other person should be the bones. In extremity mode. In the staying area, it looks like Bill will get updates on Liam's brain excrescence opinion on top of everything differently. Bill will get why he's the most despised man in Los Angeles right now since he got Luna out of captivity. Still, Bill's focus will be on Liam and visiting him after his procedure. There'll be one victim who doesn't survive their time in the operating room. Sheila might be an option, but Luna could be another one if Lee ends up faking her grim outgrowth. We know Luna will stick around for further drama, but we wouldn't put it once to pretend she's gone for good and intimately hold her hostage. Poppy will dig her heels in on a statement that shocks Lee. Could the Nozawa sisters be cooking up some kind of plot to contain Luna themselves? Carter look forward to being a stepdad and will make oath to Hope. Although Carter will want Liam to take the lead as long as he conceivably can with Beth, Carter will be further than willing to play a bigger part once Liam passes down. Thankfully, Liam may get the phenomenon Hope's been looking for, at least in a way. Since Grace is acting shady, she may be deceiving Liam about the nature of his illness and supplying him with capsules to beget his decline. There's been some talk about reslaying debt, so Grace may have been forced into some wild scheme due to her ex-husband's bad choices. Liam will pull through the firing mess and may find out Grace has been manipulating him. You would suppose that the character would be frontal and center, seeing how his son Liam Spencer has been dying of cancer. But for some reason or another, that just hasn't been passing. Bill has faded from the public eye while his son Liam has been dying day by day on the show. Plus, Bill's other son Wyatt has fully faded from the cast, too. Make it make sense formerly, right? As our pious compendiums can imagine, the internet clearly had a lot to say about where this plot is going. Bill has principally faded from the public eye. Liam is sluggishly dying day by day on the show. Wyatt has fully faded from the cast. I don't know what the pens are doing. I've heard better stories and plot twists in this converse room. Grace to partake bad news with Liam. Luna waits for Steffi. Sheila embarks on a frantic deliverance charge. Grace will have another checkup with Liam. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be good news. Suckers know that Liam would love further time on Earth, but doesn't want to be bedridden. The man is on some drug to help with his symptoms, but it seems that effects are just getting worse. Liam's symptoms keep getting worse and further frequent. The timing of Liam's brain excrescence is intriguing. I still wonder if Liam will ever end his life making sure that Luna can no way hurt his family again. Steffi will be on her way to the Art Academy to talk to Ms. Dillon. Steffi has no idea that Miss Sunshine is actually Luna. Steffi also is apprehensive that Ms. Dillon was forced by gunpoint to get Steffi down to the academy. Once Steffi walks in, she won't see Ms. Dillon. Rather, she'll face Luna, who'll be pointing a gun at her. Steffi incontinently asks for Ms. Dillon, but Luna says they've many effects to unbend out first. There's also Sheila, who just got some really important and horrifying intel from Remy. It was Remy that told Sheila about Luna having a gun, and him tutoring her how to fire it. Sheila also recalled Luna telling her she was going to leave Los Angeles with a bang. Sheila will try to go on a deliverance charge. Sheila might try to call Steffi or indeed Finn. Shin no way returns her calls, so this time presumably wouldn't be any different. Sheila heads to Steffi's house, only to find she's not there. What Sheila does is tell Taylor what's going on. Could Taylor and Sheila save Steffi and Ms. Dillon's lives? Everyone's favorite player Luna have to love to hate is about to do the unbelievable and take off like a club out of hell. She's handling just as presto as she can and escaping authorities. Luna is a dangerous woman who has no compunctions about doing dangerous effects. Just look how much she's tortured the close-knit Los Angeles developer world formerly. And she's not indeed close to being done with her reign of terror. Surprise! She's not about to get a little thing like hiding in the murk stop her from completing her dangerous and crazed plan she's quizzing up. In fact, she's slipping her green and black leather jacket again and hiding out at the summer camp, laying in delay for her mark to show up. How will she get around the sweet Ms. Dillon and get her out of the way before moving by on her plan to make Steffi pay? She has plans. Big plans. Veritably dangerous plans for the schoolteacher. As for Steffi, she's another bone. Who's on Luna's mega-hit list? She'll pay and pay dearly. Veritably dearly. Who would have allowed? There was someone out there more dangerous than the she-devil. Steffi needs to watch her back and play her cards precisely, or she may just pay the ultimate price. Liam sounds the admonitions and puts Ridge on high alert. Liam isn't intruding around, moreover. He's not going to call Ridge, he's going to show up and force that man to pay attention. And, he will. If there's one thing we can say about Ridge is he doesn't mess around when it comes to his family. He'll do anything, and we mean anything, to cover his children and their children. Just how far will he go this time?